Love and Light Collective. Thank you so much. Ooh, hold on. There you go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses for your Libra season, Aries-Taurus cusp reading. Welcome to Cusp of Roses for those that are new, where we are here seeking out our mind, body, and soul balance, okay, in order to assist and support our ascension journey, all right, as spiritual beings. So thank you so much for being here. I've done quite a few readings today. Please forgive me if I'm a little slow-minded or slow to speak. We are also under Mercury retrograde, which does slow down speech a little bit. Yeah. Okay, wow, Spirit's just getting me right into it. So we are going to use our Black Moon astrology deck to see what type of cosmic energy is connected or available or affecting you guys this season, okay? Aries, Taurus, cuspers, or cross watchers, or anyone else called to this reading. We are then going to use the Star Tarot to get more detail, and then we'll end on a few Sacred Rebel oracles, okay? For those of you that are new to my channel, again, welcome. I'm very grateful to have you. Thank you so much for checking me out. Make sure you do check the description box below. It has everything you need to know about me as a reader and important information so that you get the most out of my readings here on YouTube, okay? If you'd like to contact me, again, all of that is in the description box, so make sure you look through it. Here at Cusp of Roses, we do start off every single reading with a quick prayer and a moment of gratitude. This is an opportunity for everybody to ground their energy, get into their own frequencies, and open themselves up to the messages meant for them. So this can look like you praying along with me and repeating after me in my intentions and prayers that I set. You can also do your own intentions, affirmations, prayers, mantras for your own healing, for whatever you need to get into your energy, okay, to ground yourself. You may also have a moment of silence. Those are all very valid ways of opening up, of connecting in with your higher self and your divine source and spiritual team. So please do choose which one makes... Yeah, my words. Okay, Aries, Taurus, I see. Thank you. Choose which one makes the most sense for you, feels most comfortable for you, and we will get started, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me. And with the Aries, Taurus, Cusp Collective, any cross watchers, or whoever is guided to this reading, thank you for grounding us all in our own frequencies and opening us up to the most important messages of love, healing, truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, ascension, personal development, joy, and happiness of the Aries, Taurus, Cusp Collective, any cross watchers, and anyone else who is called to this reading. Divine ancestors and archangels, we thank you so much for grounding us and covering us in your love, light, and mercy, lifting us up in courage and strength every single day to face whatever comes our way with grace, with gratitude, with appreciation, with compassion, not only for others, but for ourselves, with understanding, with honesty, vulnerability, and truth, light, and wisdom where we can and where we see fit. Divine ancestors and archangels, we thank you so much for walking with us in this lifetime, for giving us signs, synchronicities, and dreams that lead us towards our destined path. Thank you for all of that clear-cut communication. We appreciate that love and support, and we ask that by honoring you and honoring our light within, that love, support, and protection continue not only in this lifetime, but beyond it. We thank you and love you, and so it is. All right, y'all. Yeah, let's go ahead and just hop on into this Aries, Taurus. Out of everyone that I've kind of done so far, all the cusps that I've done, it does feel like you guys are a little frazzled. I think that what is happening in Aries, as far as cosmically, right? We got Mars in Aries. There's something else is happening in Aries. I don't know why my mind is blanking, but there's a lot of energy activating the Aries energy, okay, within our dynamics here. So you guys are definitely have no exemption. Yeah, I don't know, my words are like not wanting to come out in the right way. Some of you might want to be very mindful of your speech right now. You could be, you could be stumbling over your words. Mercury retrograde might definitely be, actually not even might. Mercury retrograde is definitely affecting the Aries collective, okay? So with you having Aries in your power dynamics here and your energy dynamic, you're definitely underneath that, that space, okay? You're definitely connected into that. Definitely check out the Mercury retrograde reading I just did, for today. Your energy did come up in that reading, so you might get additional messages there, okay? But it just feels like you guys are kind of caught up in the whirlwind of all of these cosmic changes, and really need to maybe find some space for grounding, or really just need to make sense of what you feel. I think you're sensing your power kind of fluctuating right now, right? You're the cusp of power. You definitely get a lot of that fresh, youthful, bright, just inherently strong energy, right? It's coming out of the core of you. It's coming from your bones. It's coming from your muscles. It's coming just, from the depth of your heart for some of you. There's a lot arising here. Pluto is definitely affecting you as well, okay? So with all of that being said, I feel like your solar plexus is going to be very important for you for the remainder of this season, especially getting into Scorpio season, okay? And definitely while under this retrograde. Your root chakra, Taurus, your root chakra is also going to be very, very important to keep you stable, to keep you grounded. Because again, like I said, you're almost at the focus of all of the shifts that are happening in the cosmos. So in order for you to remain grounded and clear, you're going to definitely need to work through and dig deep into your root chakra. Okay. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What cosmic energy does Aries Taurus cuspers need to be aware of for Libra season? Okay, first two cards out. You got the 8th house here. All right, vibration of 32, breaking down to a 5, okay? Endings and beginnings. So again, like I said, going through a lot of change and transformation. Yeah. Mercury is retrograding in Scorpio right now. So there might, again, be a lot of shifts in how you speak and how you articulate yourself, and how you self-actualize, okay? We also have 45 here with the part of fortune. Ooh. Okay, talking about increase. So this does give me activation energy here. You are definitely being initiated into some sort of cycle of abundance, I feel, which is really nice, Aries Taurus. I feel like you've been working hard. You definitely deserve that increase, okay? This also might be telling me there might be a rapid increase in the endings and beginnings in your life, okay? With 45 breaking down to a 9. It talks about cycles. So you are now within a cycle of increase currently. And I feel like that increase is going to be affected by how successfully you can end or begin something here in connection with your 8th house. Okay. Not feeling any of those. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. Can we have one more? What else? One more energy that Aries Taurus cuspers need to be aware of. Virgo. Okay. It is important to mention, I feel, for somebody out there that the 7th house to Aries is Libra, right? Making the 7th house to Taurus, Scorpio. Scorpio is, the South Node is currently in Scorpio. Mercury is currently retrograding through Scorpio. So again, I do feel like this energy here came out in the Mercury retrograde reading as well, along as with the Aries energy. And I feel like this analyze energy, this Virgo, something about Virgo season. Virgo season could have been a season of endings. Yeah. And I feel like Libra season is maybe where that part of fortune, where your cycle of increase begins. Okay, so you might be really tapping into Virgo energy here, analyzing all of the endings and beginnings that have happened, analyzing where you want increase, okay, getting into that energy. This is also kind of reminiscent of the energy. Oh, yeah, you got roots there. This is kind of reminiscent as well of, I forget which reading that was. I've done quite a few, where I was kind of breaking down my interpretation of the zodiac energies, or the progression within zodiac energies, right? Especially when it comes to elements. So, for example, I think I gave the example of Taurus, Virgo to Capricorn, right? Where Taurus would be considered the youthful earth energy, Virgo being that middle-aged energy, I guess you can say, and then Capricorn being the eldest, the elder, right? So in terms of ascending through earth elements, Taurus would be focused on quantity of possession, right? Their affirmation is I have, right? It's all about what they have tangibly. That Virgo energy, then I analyze. So now I look at all that I have, and Virgo carries that energy of purity. So then now I'm going to purify all that I do have, all of my possessions, down to what is of quality. So where the lesson in Taurus is gaining, right? And possessing and getting as much and acquiring as much as possible. The lesson then in Virgo is, how do you discern, thank you, Divine, how do you discern between quality and quantity, right? When is quality more important? Where is that? So doing that analyzing of all that you have. Then you move into Capricorn energy, which affirmation according to this deck is I use. Okay, so then learning how to use the quality that you've purified from all that you've possessed, right? You see how that kind of loops back in, and learning how to use that quality to gain more quality, to have more increase. Something about that progression there, or that ascension through the elements, is important for you guys this season, okay? You might feel like you are ascending in that same type of way, where maybe, a previous version of you, the older version of you, or the youngest version of you was more concerned with quantity. And now you're in this season, Aries, Taurus, where you are starting to learn and understand the value of quality over quantity, right? Where then now you will be headed in the future to learn how to use that quality to then gain more quality, right? To build upon for longevity, to plant those seeds. So that's just kind of where I feel like you guys are. Definitely according to this energy in this spread. Okay, thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Aries, Taurus, Cuspers, Cross Watchers, or anyone watching need to know about these decks? Let's start with 8th house. What's important for them to know regarding 8th house endings and beginnings? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Some of you might be ending a cycle with the Queen of Wands, okay? Some of you, this feels like putting an end to taking action on something with the Queen of Wands, right? Or for some of you, this is, that fiery, this is definitely that Aries energy coming through here. You're feeling very, 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 how do I say it, Divine? You're feeling very, thank you. You're feeling very confident, I feel like, in this cycle of what is coming to an end and what has the potential to begin. Yeah, there's Mars in the back of that reading as well, in the back of that card. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's Mars right there. Okay. Queen of Wands energy. Yeah. Following your instincts, knowing what to end, excited for new beginnings, maybe even a little eager to get started on something new. Okay. What else do Aries, Taurus, Cuspers need to know regarding 8th house for Libra season? What else do Aries, Taurus, Cuspers need to know regarding 8th house for Libra season? Yeah, the moon. Okay. Pisces energy here. Scorpio energy as well. could be Cancer too. Okay, water element. I feel like there's this hidden Queen of Wands, this hidden energy. Yeah, it feels like this Queen of Wands might have been hidden within you. Again, that sense of maturity is coming in for this collective, okay? You're maturing through your fire element here with the Queen of Wands. But I definitely feel like for some of you, it's like, okay, thank you, Divine. For some of you, this Queen of Wands vibration is the goal. Okay, you're putting an end to something, maybe that Knight of Wands energy within you, and really wanting to begin this journey of the Queen of Wands. Okay, now mind you, we all have masculine and feminine energy within, so it's not necessarily about gender here, okay, as opposed to how you feel and energetically. Woo! Come on now. Don't be doing that. I do not like when that happens. I don't know why. Something about it, it just like throws me off. Thank you for protecting me here, Divine. Yeah, let me slide this here. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. You guys just might feel like you're really at a loss for words as we head into Scorpio season. I usually get a lot of very straight, direct energy with you, Aries, Taurus, but I'm just getting a lot of fuzz. Just like not being able to articulate yourself, not being able to really speak to what it is that you're thinking, right? It almost feels like your mind and your mouth might be on two different pages or frequencies. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What's the overall for 8th house energy for Libra season? King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Aries, Taurus, for some of you guys, you are pulling back on an investment. Some of you are pulling back on an investment that you made. Because what this is, that earth energy here, your Taurus energy showing up. So you're definitely feeling very balanced. But again, I can't get out of this pulling back on something. Oh, thank you, Divine. Okay, thank you. Mercury retrograde is making you rethink, reevaluate, and review some contracts, review some investments that you've made in order to best align yourself with this new beginning energy, to come out of some sort of cyclical learning lesson. For some of you, you've been learning lessons. I do feel like this is pertaining to business. Okay, learning lessons in career, learning 3D world lessons here that are now serving your growth by getting you to be balanced in your own power and your own energy. Okay, so again, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Aries, Taurus. Okay. I feel like for some of you, though, this moon energy is saying that this balance between your own masculine and feminine energy here is still kind of in the shadows. It's still in the works. The path to that balance, thank you, Divine, is not fully clear yet. Okay, the moon talks about your intuition. The moon is also speaking to things that are hidden. Okay, we are under a new moon. Okay, so where there is no illumination in the sky, some of you, like I said, might be really feeling like you're in the dark with all of these energetic shifts. Okay, not really feeling like yourself, but I do feel like you are in your power. You just don't see it, or you're just not feeling it right now. Okay, thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Aries, Taurus, cuspers need to know about part of fortune and increase? Okay. What do Aries, Taurus, cuspers need to know about part of fortune and increase for Libra season? What else? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Speak of it. So you have the Empress here. Very beautiful. Increase. Okay. Libra energy. Taurian energy. So more Taurus energy coming in. Some of you might be putting, oh, I see that. Thank you, Divine. Some of you might be going through an energetic shift within your own cusp dynamic to where maybe your fire energy, your Aries energy was operating more or playing better with your feminine dynamic. And your Taurus energy was dealing better or faring well with your masculine energy. And that might be going through a switch here. That might be going through a switch here. With this Empress energy, because it does represent Libra and Taurus. Okay, again, Queen of Pentacles, increase. So now you have the match to the King of Pentacles, right? So where Taurus energy, the Taurus energy within you is now going to be stepping into its feminine dynamic. And come out and be utilized as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Then you got Justice here, more Libra energy. I can't stress this enough, Aries, Taurus, Cuspers. You guys are at the center of this, a lot of the energetic shifts that are happening and that will continue to happen throughout the end of the year. So if you feel just not on your game, out of sorts, out of body, it is par for course, okay? Your dynamic of energy is going through a lot of shifts, right? The North Node just entered Taurus. And again, we have Mars in Aries. I feel like there was something else. We had an Aries full moon. There it is. Yeah, we had the Aries full moon. That definitely activated you guys. And again, South Node being in Scorpio, Mercury retrograding through Scorpio. So again, it's all of these energetic connections that you have to the cosmic shifts. That is ultimately, though, what I love and what I will say that you can definitely hold close right now, or at least have faith in. What I love that's coming through is this sense of balance. So like I said, Aries, Taurus, Cuspers, where maybe you were very used to feeling your fiery energy more in your feminine dynamic and feeling that grounded sense of stability more in your masculine dynamic. I feel like that is making a switch here. So where your masculine energy under that earth dynamic has been maybe planting a lot of seeds, doing a lot of growing, doing a lot of building in the name of justice, in the name of increase, right? It's like now that all the action from that King of Pentacles energy is now going to reap the harvest here with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, which then, and if it comes out, great. But if not, the King of Wands then, right, would be your balance to that fiery energy, where your masculine energy would then slip into that King of Wands, tapping into a deeper sense of intuitive knowing, spiritual understanding, and guidance. So now you're in a position here, Aries, Taurus, to move according to spirit based on all the work that this King of Pentacles energy within your own dynamic has done. Remember, these season readings are now self-check-ins. Okay, this is all centered about you and your ascension, your journey, and your growth. It's not connected to anybody else, okay? Now, if love comes out, it does, and I'll let you know, but this is all within yourself, okay? Bringing your own masculine and feminine energy into balance in order to experience some sort of increase, which I do feel like is you mastering, stepping into this Empress energy, right? Where you are all four queens in one. Okay, your feminine energy, this definitely is connected to Pluto as well. Pluto going direct could have or will be amplifying, assisting the seeds that this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands energy has planted, okay? So all the work that you've done, that transformation energy, or what's to come from that harvest, is still unknown with the moon here, okay? But there's a need to trust, there's a need to have faith and surrender to the overall divine justice that is coming in in regards to those investments. So you are definitely headed for a season of increase here, Aries Taurus, which is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Congratulations. I do feel that. I feel like this Aries, this Queen of Wands was working overtime. This King of Pentacles energy within you was working overtime. And with the moon, I feel like it was something that was done not publicly, but maybe again behind closed doors, in the sacredity of your own space. Okay? And it's like almost all that work you were doing behind the scenes with the moon energy, it's now about to be public. Yeah. That's kind of dope, Aries Taurus. I do feel like you've been doing a lot of inner work, a lot of personal work, a lot of emotional healing as well in order to have this increase. And with the justice, you're coming in balance. You're coming in with the truth attached to your heart, right? With this justice, you see how that sword is right there in the middle of her heart, right down that spinal column there? And you see how her third eye is the balance for justice? So not only are you getting a monetary or resources, right, of time, money, support, an increase in that, I do feel like your own intuitive nature is going to receive an increase. So where maybe you are now going to be the empress in terms of your intuition. Yeah? In terms of your insight, in terms of your ability to understand, comprehend, your capacity for emotions and nurturing, that is also going to be coming in as an increase here, okay? Some of you, I just got this new timeline too. Some of you, this is pertaining to relationships. This Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles energy, whether this is an ending, and I think that might vary for, that will be different for everybody. Whether you're ending a relationship with a Queen of Wands or a King of Pentacles, right? Maybe that's happening in private, right? You're not trying to make it public, not out in the open, not seen, okay? Ending that in order to have some sort of balance, some sort of justice, some sort of increase in your own life. Others of you, though, might be coming into a partnership that you might have to keep hidden, okay? That you might have to, that might be kind of under the radar. I even think it might be hidden to you, Aries Taurus, at least in this now moment. Some of you may know, others of you, this is still hidden from you. And I feel like when you do come into this partnership, you will be in this Empress energy. So some of you, again, in this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Where, again, yeah, some of you are coming out of singlehood and meeting up or connecting with somebody that balances you out here. That is a compliment, King and Queen of Pentacles. So like I said, where maybe you were operating out of both of your masculine and feminine energies, it does feel like you might be coming into connection with a counterpart that will then allow you to, for some of you, that will allow you to operate out of your Empress energy. And you can leave your Emperor energy to your Emperor. Do you see what I'm saying, right? Where that becomes the dynamic, which is balanced and is just and also brings in a lot of increase for both of you. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. Look at how abundant. Yeah. Very beautiful. Very, very nice. I do like this energy here. That's just for some of you though. Okay, not everybody. Others of you, this is just mastering your own energy. Okay, thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Aries, Taurus, Cuspers need to know regarding Virgo energy? Okay. So we have 7 of Cups. There you go. Yep. Okay, some emotional confusion here. Like I said, all par for course because you guys are kind of at the epicenter of all of these energetic shifts that are happening collectively. Okay. So really needing to analyze your emotions, analyze your past. Also needing to make a decision here with the 7 of Cups. I feel like, again, if this is relationships for you, it's making a decision possibly around what it is you want. Because when you're at that Seven of Cups, you're just looking at all that you've been through. You haven't really started that journey of walking away from it. So you're still connected to these cups. You're still intertwined in these cups, right? Some of these cups still have a little bit of liquid in them, you know, so it's really going through each one and pouring it all out, cleaning them all, and realizing what's missing from these Seven of Cups, right? Which then leads you to the Eight of Cups, where you walk away from all of that in the past in search of what you now know is your Nine and Ten of Cups, okay? So there is definitely, a need to analyze previous disappointment, previous heartbreak, needing to analyze things that maybe you're still emotionally sensitive about, Aries, Taurus. That is definitely coming up for you. I feel like a lot of emotional energy, which, again, with the moon and the Empress, right? And with Justice, it's coming in to balance you out. I feel like the group of Aries, Taurus, cuspers I'm tapping into now, you've been very, very focused on possibly, like I said, your material, your career, building abundance, not really getting in tune or paying attention to your emotional self, your emotional body. So Libra season might be putting you in a position to examine and analyze and understand your emotional self, your emotional body, your emotional energy in order to step into a higher alliance. Whoa, that's an interesting set of words, divine alliance. Step into a higher alliance with the divine. Wow. I do feel like this is forgiving too, a needing to forgive and to learn from the past, okay? So analyzing, you might be hyper analytical or hypercritical of your relationships or the people that you are sharing emotional connections with in the now moment due to the Five of Cups energy, that disappointment, okay? You also have the Six of Swords. So this is all being done. You're analyzing, going through your past disappointments, right? Clearing up any emotional confusion, detoxing yourself from connections, people, places, and things that leave you in that stuck and stagnant energy of the Five of Cups. Going through all of that to get a clear mind and a clear vision of how to move forward. That's what this Six of Swords is all about. Moving away from the conflict, moving away from outside opinion, moving away from thoughts, feelings, paradigms, perspectives that no longer align with who you are, where you are, and what you feel. And I think that feeling part, Aries, Taurus, that's exactly what's been a little difficult for you, I think, is what I'm sensing. That's what's been difficult, that feeling. Giving yourself space, time, energy to feel. I really want to hug myself right now. I don't even know why I keep wanting to do. Some of you just might need the embrace of someone that you love. Some of you might be feeling like you want to be held in some sort of way. Okay. This is just going to be a very emotional time for you if it hasn't already been, Aries, Taurus, cuspers, okay? Just, again, go with your flow. Make sure you are taking the time to analyze what you feel, analyze what's coming up for you in the now moment. Definitely watch that Mercury in retrograde reading I did earlier today, okay? Because that's going to have some additional messages for you in this energy. All right, let's go ahead and tap into the Soul Rebel Oracle just to get some additional information here. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What messages do you have for Aries, Taurus, cuspers for the remainder of Libra season? What do they need to know in the now moment regarding this spread? What do they need to know in the now moment regarding this spread? Can we get one more for what they need to know in the now moment regarding this spread or for Libra season? What do they need to know? Okay, that's too much. I'll just take this. All right, so what that was inner trust, okay? That's High Priestess energy, okay? And then we have softly, softly, the tender touch, okay? But I feel like what's most important here is heaven sent, okay? So for that group where you kind of sense some sort of partnership happening, you kind of sense, even if you don't have that part, like even if that timeline doesn't resonate with you, where you just feel like you've been more in this action-oriented energy and that energy is switching for you, this time that you're feeling emotional, this time that you're having to kind of review back through your relationships, through your connections, through where you spend your emotional energy, having to look through that, this whole phase, right? All this energy happening within your dynamics is heaven sent to you, okay? It is a form of justice coming in to allow you to balance out your energy. Some of you are also getting people, places, things, and opportunities coming through in a form of increase to balance you out, balance out all the hard work that you've done, okay? We also have dream a beautiful dream, okay? Aries, Taurus, I feel like there's something deep in your heart here that you have either been working towards, desiring, wishing for, hoping for, praying for. Like I said, that Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles energy, Aries and Taurus, right? You living out that cycle of action. It just feels like action, action, action. I'm planting this seed. I'm doing this. I'm going there. I'm making this happen. I'm making it happen. And now you're stepping into this season of the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, right? Where now you get to receive the harvest from all that you've planted. All those dreams that you sent out, all the intentions you sent out, all the work you've done to dream a beautiful dream. You are now going to start seeing that manifestation come to life here in a form of increase, okay? And speaking of receiving, you got the one card that says receiving in the whole deck. Vibration of 27 here. Breaking down into a 9, like I said, you are walking into a cycle of receiving, a cycle of harvest, which would be very important for you to be an Empress energy during a cycle of harvest. Because when you are in Empress energy during a cycle of harvest, you then are capable and prepared to delegate that harvest according to what and who needs what and who, right? So in that traditional sense of tarot, where the emperor is out and about conquering, taking the action, going and gathering, right? The empress and the emperor then brings all that is conquered back to the empress. And then the empress steps into her role and delegates, okay, this part of the kingdom needs that, this needs that, this should go there, that goes there. That is in a very traditional sense of that emperor and empress energy, okay? Now again, not gender roles, just energetic roles, okay? It's very different. It has nothing to do with your gender. It has everything to do with your energy. So now it's a time for you to step into that Empress to receive your just due in accordance with the beautiful dream that you've been dreaming, that you've been creating. And for those of you where this is more pertaining to relationships for you, you will now be in alignment to receive the relationships that are going to give you peace of mind, the relationships that are going to move you forward out of a sense of conflict, mental stagnation, okay? Where you are now going to receive your just due in a multitude of ways, I feel. I do feel a lot of this, though, is hidden, okay? A lot of you don't see this happening yet. I just heard beginning of the year. Beginning of the year. All right? Aries, Taurus, so look out for this energy towards the beginning of the year, January, February. It's going to be very, very important for you, okay? That's going to be a time where I feel like this energy of being open to receiving, this energy of the Empress will happen, okay? and come in and ground down for you. Absolutely beautiful reading, Aries Taurus. I am sensing kind of the heavy emotional side of what you're feeling right now. So please be gentle and careful with yourself, okay? Please love yourselves. Do what you need to do to create a nurturing space around you, to feel all that you need to feel, right? To go through that 7 of Cups and that 5 of Cups energy in order to receive that clarity of mind, okay? In order to get to that light at the end of the tunnel here. Remember, when you're in this boat with the 6 of Swords, okay? You cannot see the other side. You cannot see where you're going. Again, there's that moon energy. Yeah, you can't see where you're going, but I promise you, you're heading towards your justice, okay? You're headed towards your dreams here. And the divine is definitely on your side here, heaven sent, okay? Sending you people, sending you to places, sending you resources of support to help you receive your just due, okay? Very beautiful, Aries, Taurus, Cuspers. All right, this was your Libra season reading. I hope you found it helpful and insightful and filled with confirmation for whatever you do have going on in the now moment, okay? Thank you guys again so much for bringing your energy here, sharing your time with me. I truly do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give me a thumbs up. It helps get it out to your other Aries, Taurus, Cusper family members out there on YouTube so that they can come and join our family here at Cusp of Roses and ascend with us. All right, if you found this helpful, please share it with somebody who you think it might also help and benefit during this season, during this time. We all need a lot of love. We all need all the support we can get. All right, so I thank you in advance for that share. All right, and make sure again, if you are not subscribed, that you do so. If you enjoy this time or just vibrate with me well or appreciate the energy, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Hi, Cusp of Power. Thanks for being here. Namaste, y'all.